Once upon a time, in a lush green forest where sunlight danced through the leaves and crystal-clear streams wound around mossy rocks, there lived a mother cat and her little kitten in a cozy cave. The mother cat, Luna, was gentle and kind. Her silvery gray fur shimmered under the moonlight, and her emerald green eyes sparkled with warmth. Her daughter, Lily, was a tiny white kitten with big blue eyes and a light blue scarf wrapped snugly around her neck. She was Luna's pride and joy. Every day, Lily went to the stream to catch fish or pick sweet leaves to bring back to her mother. Her greatest happiness was seeing her mother smile. But one day, Luna began to grow weak. She lay on her straw bed, her once bright eyes now dull with fatigue. A soft cough broke the stillness of their little cave, and Lily felt her heart tighten with worry. One afternoon, after catching a big fish, Lily rushed home, her eyes bright with excitement. But when she arrived, she found her mother lying quietly, her breathing faint.
"Mom, are you okay? You're not feeling well, are you?"
Lily asked, her blue eyes filling with tears. Luna smiled weakly, trying to reassure her daughter.
"Don't worry, my sweet Lily. I'm fine. Just having you by my side makes me stronger."
"I have to do something. I'll do anything to save my mom."
Lily remembered the tales told by the forest animals about the wise owl, who was said to have the answers to all problems. Without hesitation, she left the cave and made her way through the dark forest, determined to find him. When she reached a giant tree, she saw the wise owl perched high on a branch, his golden eyes glowing softly in the moonlight.
"Wise owl, please help me,"
Lily called out.
"My mom is very sick, and I'll do anything to save her."
The wise owl listened silently, then spoke in a deep, steady voice.
"There is only one way, little one. On the sacred hill grows the white daisy flower, a magical bloom that can heal any illness. But there is a cost. Every petal you pluck will be one day of your mother's life. Are you willing to make that sacrifice?"
Lily didn't hesitate. Her voice was firm as she replied,
"I'll do it, even if it's just one more day. I want my mom to be healthy again."
The wise owl looked at Lily with admiration and nodded.
"Follow the moonlight and it will guide you to the sacred hill. But beware, the path is filled with challenges."
The first obstacle Lily faced was a wide, rushing river. The water roared as it swept past, threatening to carry away anything that dared to cross.
"I can't be scared."
Lily told herself, her blue eyes steady.
"Mom is waiting for me."
She found a large log and pushed it into the water. Climbing on, she gripped it tightly as the current carried her downstream. The waves splashed around her, cold and relentless, and the log rocked dangerously from side to side. Suddenly, a large branch crashed into the log, causing it to lurch violently. Lily nearly slipped off, but she dug her tiny claws into the wood and held on with all her strength.
"I can't give up, I have to keep going."
She thought, her heart pounding. At last, the log drifted to the far bank. Exhausted but determined, Lily leapt onto solid ground. She thought,
"Mom, wait for me.
She whispered, catching her breath.
I'll make it to the sacred hill."
Lily's journey led her to a vast field of thorns, stretching as far as her eyes could see. The moonlight cast a pale glow over the jagged, sharp brambles that tangled together like a cruel barrier. As she took her first step into the field, a sharp thorn scraped against her fur, leaving a thin red scratch on her white coat. Lily winced but didn't stop. With each step forward, the thorns clawed at her small body, tearing at her fur and skin. The pain was sharp and unrelenting, but Lily clenched her teeth and pressed on.
It hurts so much,"
she thought, her eyes glistening with unshed tears. But then she lifted her head, her blue eyes shining with determination.
"But pain doesn't matter. If Mom can be healthy again, I'll endure it all."
Her paws trembled as she carefully placed each one, navigating through the cruel brambles. The scratches multiplied, and her breathing grew ragged, but Lily's resolve never wavered. Finally, after what felt like an eternity, the field of thorns was behind her. Lily's fur was disheveled, and her body bore countless small wounds, but her spirit remained strong. She looked up at the sky and whispered,
Mom, I'm one step closer. Wait for me.
Lily found herself in a desolate field. The wind whispered through the tall grass, and an eerie silence settled over the land. Suddenly, a chilling howl pierced the air. A pack of wolves emerged from the shadows, their eyes glowing red in the darkness. The leader, a large wolf with a scar across his face, snarled as he stepped forward.
A tiny kitten wandering into our territory? How foolish.
He growled. Lily's fur bristled, but she stood her ground.
I can't let fear stop me.
She thought.
Mom is waiting.
When the wolf lunged, Lily leapt to the side, her small size giving her an advantage. She darted toward a gap between two wolves, her quick reflexes saving her from their snapping jaws. The pack gave chase, but Lily was faster. She zigzagged through the field, using the tall grass to her advantage, and finally lost the wolves. Panting and trembling, Lily paused to catch her breath.
I did it.
She thought, a small smile breaking through her exhaustion.
Mom, I'm coming for you.
At long last, Lily reached the sacred hill. In the center, under the soft glow of the moonlight, stood the white daisy flower. Its petals shone like tiny stars, delicate and pure. As Lily approached, a brilliant light surrounded the flower, and the cat sage appeared. His silver fur gleamed, and his golden eyes radiated wisdom.
Lily, do you understand the cost of this flower? Each petal you pluck will be one day of your mother's life.
Lily replied, her voice steady.
I'm ready. Even if it's only for one more day, I want my mom to live.
But as Lily plucked the petals, her heart sank. The flower had only a few petals.
If each petal is just one day, Mom will only have a few days left.
She thought, tears filling her eyes. Then an idea sparked in her mind. Using her small, clever paws, Lily carefully tore each petal into smaller pieces.
I'll make more petals. I understand,
she whispered, her hope returning.
Mom will live longer this way.
Under the moonlight, the torn petals shimmered like diamonds as they fell to the ground. Lily returned home with the flower, placing it beside her mother. As the soft light of the petals enveloped Luna, her strength returned. Her eyes sparkled and her breathing steadied.
Lily, what have you done?
Luna asked, her voice trembling.
Why would you sacrifice so much for me?
Lily leaned into her mother, a tired but content smile on her face.
Because I love you, Mom. You are my everything.
From that day on, white daisies began to bloom across the forest. Unlike the original flower, these daisies had countless small petals, a reminder of Lily's cleverness and boundless love for her mother. And so the white daisy became a symbol of devotion, sacrifice, and the eternal bond between a mother and her child. And that, my dear children, is why the white daisy has so many petals. Good night, and may your dreams be as sweet as Lily's love.